Hey athletes, what's going on? Branson Brown here, physical therapist and wellness coach. Get your fixed physical therapy, get your fixed nutrition, CrossFit coach at CrossFit Majestic. And I work with CrossFitters and runners to get you from injury to PR in 8 to 12 weeks. Still talking about training misconceptions. These ideas we get in our head that have to do with training can be all sorts of different realms. Today I'm focusing a little bit more on the nutrition aspect of our training. And that being that we're training that it doesn't matter what we eat, whether it comes from a performance standpoint or a weight loss standpoint or just maintaining weight. We get this thought in our head that it doesn't matter what I take in. And to a point that could be true. It depends on what your goals are essentially. If you're just training just to have fun with your friends, to work out, just to challenge yourself, then yes, that's very possible. With that said, if you want to continue doing that, then what we do take into our bodies does matter in a number of ways. So just from a continuing to work out standpoint, certain foods that we take in can contribute to inflammation in our bodies, which long-term can contribute to some of these chronic injuries that we get. In the same way, some things we take in can help to decrease the inflammation in our bodies. So if we're dealing with a chronic injury that either is not letting us train, or we are continuing to train through, some certain foods that we take in can actually help to calm some of that down. Coming from a performance standpoint, if you are actually training for something, so whether it be a race, a competition, if you are an obstacle course racer and are training for one of the big Spartan races, if you aren't noticing any changes with how your performance is, regardless of how much you're training, take a look at your nutrition. That could be a huge factor into why you aren't making this progress. Our bodies do well with certain foods. They don't do well with certain other foods. Every body is a little bit different, so that could vary for you. But if we're getting these foods in our body that it doesn't do well with, you're going to notice that with your training or lack thereof. In regards to, you aren't going to notice those changes. You can train as hard as you want, but it doesn't mean you're going to improve. So you may not get stronger, you may not get faster, you may not hit those PRs that you're looking for because we're not eating the foods that fuel our bodies right. Along with that, we need enough calories in us on a regular basis to maintain our energy with our training. It's so easy to eat healthy and therefore undereat. So when you're eating these fruits and vegetables, when you're eating things that really clean up what you're eating, as far as getting the sugars out of your system, maybe you're getting grains out of your system, it's so easy to continue to eat the same, eat less of that as well. And so truly you're not fueling your body for what it needs to perform. Sometimes increasing your calories, you'll notice that your energy actually goes up. You'll notice that your strength goes up just because you're actually fueling your body for what it needs. And then when it comes to actually weight loss, this comes a couple different factors here. So if you're working out, you're training, and you're getting really frustrated that you're not losing weight, there could be one of two things going on here. Either you're under eating. So if you are in such a caloric deficit, you are going to hold on to everything you have. Your body's not going to let you lose it. And just the opposite, obviously, if we're taking too much in, we're not going to lose that weight. So, if you are kind of in that mindset of, I ran 5 miles this morning so I can eat this chocolate, well, yes, you can, but you're also not going to lose weight because that could be counteracting, or it could be adding calories in that aren't going to let you be in that slight deficit that we need when we lose weight. So there's a lot of factors that play into this, obviously. I just covered it on a very general basis, but just want to remind you guys that just because you're training doesn't mean that nutrition doesn't play a role into this. Regardless of how hard you train, regardless of what you're doing, if your nutrition isn't dialed in, you may not be meeting your goals for that reason. So whether it comes to getting rid of injuries or preventing injuries, whether it comes to trying to improve your performance or working to lose weight, what you take into your body does matter. So if you're struggling meeting your goals, take a look at what you're eating that may be playing a factor into it. If you have any questions on this, definitely post your questions on here. If you have any feedback, I would love to hear any feedback that you have, so post that on here as well. And as usual, if you have any specific questions for me, feel free to reach out to me through Facebook Messenger. I'd be happy to have a conversation with you. So I hope you're having an amazing day so far. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.